And take a slow breath in. Allow your attention to settle. Now imagine you are in the middle of an important decision process with another party. It might be an investment conversation, a partnership discussion, a hiring decision, or an agreement that both sides have been working toward for several weeks. Progress has been steady. Meetings happened regularly. Questions were answered. Documents were reviewed. The conversation moved forward in a clear direction. Then something changes. Communication becomes slower. Responses arrive later than expected. Timelines stretch slightly. Nothing is openly cancelled. Nothing is openly refused. The process simply begins to slow down. You pause and observe the shift. Situations like this often create pressure, because delay creates uncertainty, and uncertainty makes people feel the need to push harder. But experienced strategists recognize something important. Delay is sometimes used intentionally, not to end the conversation, but to observe how the other side reacts under pressure. Instead of reacting quickly, you slow your own pace. In the next conversation, you keep your tone calm and steady. You say, "I want to make sure we are aligned on how this process is moving forward." Then you pause. The sentence does something subtle. It brings attention back to the structure of the conversation without sounding confrontational. You continue. From your perspective, what timeline feels realistic for deciding the next step? The question shifts responsibility back toward them. Instead of guessing their intention, you invite them to define the pace. Sometimes the delay becomes clear immediately. Internal approvals may still be pending. Competing priorities may have appeared, or the other side may simply be evaluating alternatives. By asking directly, you allow the real constraint to surface. The conversation moves forward again. But sometimes the pattern continues. Responses remain slow. Next steps remain undefined. You recognize another principle that skilled negotiators understand. When timelines remain vague, momentum quietly disappears. So in the next interaction, you bring structure back into the conversation. You say, "It might help to clarify what the next milestone looks like." For example, if we were moving forward, what would the next decision point be? The discussion becomes more concrete. Instead of circling the possibility of progress, the conversation now focuses on a specific step. Deadlines begin to reappear. Clarity begins to return. You also watch the pattern that follows. Do they define clear timing? Do they follow through on the step they suggested? Or does the conversation continue drifting? These signals reveal the strength of the opportunity more clearly than enthusiasm alone. Take another slow breath. Notice how the situation feels now. The delay no longer creates confusion. You have transformed uncertainty into information. Instead of reacting to pressure, you guided the conversation back towards structure. You understand something important about strategic interactions. Delay often shifts leverage toward the person who remains patient. By slowing the moment, asking clear questions, and defining next steps calmly, you keep the conversation grounded in clarity rather than urgency. and that allows you to move forward with confidence. Whether the agreement advances or naturally reveals its limits.